Welcome to Charts Today. My name is David Linton, and today's edition for Monday, the 11th of September, comes to you from London. And we start the week with markets relieved on less news from North Korea and Hurricane Irma not having such a big impact on Florida. But I think obviously, a lot of people there affected, and our thoughts are with people there. But interestingly, the markets are taking this in their stride. Dollar recovering the last couple of days, but still bearish, of course. Euro just pulling back a little bit as well, back from the high 120s, just sitting on 120, almost dead at the moment. So just focusing on that 120 level, which is psychologically important for the euro. Japanese yen, dollars recovering a little bit here as well. But still bearish. And against sterling, sterling has looked much stronger against a weaker dollar here, almost nudging the 132 level at the moment. But as we've said, 134.30 is the key level for sterling to hold for a few weeks before we'd say it was looking bullish against the dollar. And against the euro, sterling has looked stronger as well, but again, bullish in the short term, but the medium and long-term charts are still bearish. Against the Swiss franc, it's also looking strong, and against the Australian dollar, a re-show of strength here as well. But these are all short-term trends. The medium-term and long-term for sterling is still looking pretty bad. The S&P 500 index is just holding steady. The Nasdaq did fall away a bit on Friday, so not looking as good. The Dow also just hovering on the short-term chart, and the Russell 2000 index is just selling off, but still looking better short-term. The medium-term picture just still a little bit uncertain there, but the Russell looking much better than it has done in recent weeks. The S&P future just sitting in bearish, and the Nasdaq E-mini up over 0.5%, just reflecting that relief on the hurricane. So looking a little bit better there. So markets looking set to open a bit higher today. The FTSE 100 just also in a mixed picture, short term and medium term, just very much a sideways market at the moment. And the FTSE 250 has been just trending down short term and medium term just struggling. So the UK market's just not trending the same way as the US. DAX index is looking more bullish on that stronger euro. This is quite something. So DAX is recovering, but the medium term chart is still bearish. And the Nikkei 250 regaining some posure, and it's actually above the short term chart again, with that weaker dollar. The stronger dollar returning, weaker yen, helping Japanese earnings. Hang Seng looking pretty strong still, and Shanghai just holding its position sideways. The Indian market looking quite strong short term and medium and long term, one of the best looking markets still. And the Aussie market up 0.75%, but really just still in a medium term churn. Brent Crude holding its bullish position at $54, and WTI has actually weakened, going to a bearish position. So we're just seeing a divergence between the two crude measures there. US Natgas also bearish below $3, sitting at $2.90, and copper selling off quite strongly the last day or two. So we're just seeing a pullback there as well. Taking a look at gold. Gold is just teetering on the support level here on the cloud. We have had a good run in gold for the last few months, so there's no surprise that we are seeing a pullback. And of course, the stronger dollar will have an effect on gold. And then if we look at silver, silver has actually turned bearish on the short-term chart, back below the cloud. So we are just seeing precious metals pulling back a bit. US 10-year Treasury yields off that 2.03% level, sitting at 2.9, but still bearish, reflecting the sentiment that US interest rates are probably sticking where they are for a while. Apple just selling off quite a bit at the end of last week, so looking a bit bearish there on the chart on the short term. Google holding up, Amazon also holding up, and Facebook holding up. So it's now Apple's the stock to watch, just in terms of bellwethers for the Nasdaq, and Microsoft also just holding up. So with a better opening for tech today, we'll start to see some of these tech stocks recovering their composure, I think. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.